So friends, in this video we are going to learn about table operation, and this video part will be the part 4 of our tutorial series of Arc GIS. So in table operation we are going to learn about these three operation. At first join table, then query operation, then point data on Excel. So let's begin. So before beginning, at first you have to download this folder from the description. Then after downloading, you have to move this folder inside the GIS folder. So in table operation, in census folder, you can see the local bodies data. This is the local bodies data of the census 2011. So we are going to add this data to the new shapefile of our Nepal map or Nepal district map. So for joining or for setting this data on the shapefile, at first we have to change the format of this MS Excel because the default format of this MS Excel will not be recognized by the Arc GIS. So we have to save this file as .csv, and for saving the file as .csv for this step, so at first go to file, then save as, then choose the location from browse, then it is right. Then from here you have to choose the type CSV MS-DOS, then click on save, then yes. Then in this way just you have saved your data in the CSV format, and this type of file will appear in the folder. This is the CSV format and this is the normal format of MS Excel. Then after saving the file in the CSV format, you have to open the Arc GIS. Then after opening Arc GIS, this type of screen will appear. Then click on blank map, then OK. Then after this, the working space will appear. Then at first click right here. It will be easy for us doing the work. So from this catalog and from this folder, GIS folder, we can see the table operation folder, and in case the table operation folder is not appearing in your catalog, then you can refresh it. Then after refreshing, the table operation folder will appear in the catalog. Then after this before beginning any work, at first you have to create a geodatabase. So right click on the table operation, go to new, and file geodatabase, then write name table operation, then make this table operation geodatabase default by right clicking on this and make default geodatabase. Then after this we can begin the first operation, the join table. So for the join table, at first we have to import from this shape file. In table operation there is shape file folder, and from that go to Gapa Napa, it means Gaupalika, Narpalika, and drag the new Gapa Napa. Then after dragging this, right click here and go to open attribute table. Then in the attribute table you can see it contains the data for the province name, number, district, and the local body's name and the type of local bodies. So we are going to add the extra data from this MS Excel, like the household number, male population, female population, total population, and the sex ratio in this attribute table of new Gaupalika Nagarpalika shape file. So for that, simply close this. Then after this, go to this folder census, and from census you have to drag the local bodies data.csv. .csv means the file which you have saved in the .csv format, and the only CSV format will be recognized by the Arc GIS. So before beginning, you have to convert the Excel file into the CSV format. So after converting into the CSV format, you have to simply drag like this, click here, or you can click here, no worries. Then right click here and click on open, and you can see in this table the data contained in the MS Excel is imported in this Arc GIS. So we are going to join this data into this shape file of new Gaupalika Nagarpalika, and for joining you have to right click here, new Gapa Napa, then you have to go to join, and from join you have to select this option join. Then this type of dialog box will appear, and choose the field in this layer where the join will be based on. Then from this folder we are going to select the local, and the reason for selecting the local is that from this board data the common field is local. You can see here, let me cancel it, right click here and open, and you can see the local body's name. This is the local body's name, and right click above, in the shape file you can see the local body's name, and in this board data local body's name is the common field. So we are going to select the local, and for right click here, right click here, join and relate, then join, and from here you have to select the local. It will automatically select the name of local bodies from this CSV file. You don't have to select here because it will automatically recognize the CSV file, and in this working space the number of CSV file is only one. That's why the default CSV file will be this, and in case if there is more than one CSV file, then you have to select from here by dropping it down, and you have to select the CSV file. So after doing this, you have to click on validate join. Then you can see the number of matching record is 732.776. It means some data are mismatched, so you have to correct manually, and for correcting manually you have to close, then click on OK. Then it will join. Then after joining, then right click on the new Gapa Napa, then open attribute table. Then you can see it will join the data from that CSV file in the new Gapa Napa. Then after this you can see the null data like this. This is the Pathiwara, and it is showing the null. A similar way, we have to recognize the all the missing data, and we have to correct the data manually in the MS Excel.csv. And for that, you have to and in this video I am going to just show the process for the 5 local bodies, and in the similar process you can correct all the missing local bodies. So I'm going to correct at first this Pathiwara, and then after that I'm going to correct which is null. We have to identify this is null, and I'm going to correct this, then Harinagar, then Kositapu, and this Sahid Bhumi. The 5 number of local bodies I'm going to correct in this video, and you can correct the rest of the missing local bodies in the similar way. And for correcting this, you have to go to GIS folder, and from the sensors you have to open the .csv file. And then after opening the local bodies .csv file, you have to search for the name that is missing in this attribute table. At first the name is missing is this null, and Pathiwara, Angwarak, and the district is Taplejung. So in MS Excel, this is the name of local bodies, and we are going to search the Angwarak. And in this, and for searching this, you can use this command find, and from find you can write the name Angwarak. Next, yeah, this is Angwarak, and the district name is Taplejung. So this is the missing data, and we have to edit the name in this field. So at first you have to write the name very carefully, and it is written Pathiwara Angwarak. So and the capital letter and the capital letter and the small letter should be matched, and the district is Taplejung. So we are going to open attribute table. So at first we are going to correct this Pathiwara, and for that double click here and write Pathiwara space, and it is the correct name Pathiwara Angwarak, and district is Taplejung. So enter, and in the similar process you have to correct for the rest of the local bodies. And in this video I am going to show only the 5 local bodies correction. So after this you are going to correct this Bhokraha Nursing local bodies, and the district is Sunsari. So go to find and write work. It will show, yeah, this is Bhokraha. So double click here, and the district is Sunsari, you can see here. So this is the right data, Bhokraha Nursing. The capital letter will also be same, Bhokraha Nursing, Bhokraha Nursing, enter. Then after that we are going to correct this Harinagar of Sunsari district. So right here Hari, you can see this Harinagar, double click it, Harinagar. Then after Harinagar there is Kositapu of Sunsari district, and write Kosi of Sunsari. Yeah, this is the double click here, rename it and Kositapu. Yeah, it is done. And then after that we are going to correct for the Sahid Bhumi, the Sahid Bhumi of the Dhankuta district. So right here Sahid, we'll search Sahid Bhumi of the Dhankuta. Yeah, this is the Sahid Bhumi of the Dhankuta. Right click, double click here, edit the name and enter. Then in this way we have corrected the name of 5 local bodies. So then after correcting, just you have to save the file, save, yes, and after saving the file, then go to Arc GIS, then close this. Then after this you have to right click here, go to join and remove join. Then after this, then after removing the join, simply save this file. Then again right click here, go to join and then join, and here from select the local and the validate join, and the number has been increased from 732 to 739. So in this way, by correcting the name of all the local bodies, you can match the 776 out of 776. So this is the process for editing and for removing any error in the MS Excel. Then after this, then close, then OK. Then right click here, then open attribute table. Then you can see that it has joined the data of MS Excel in this save file. So in this case, if you right click here and go to join, and you can see the option for the remove join. So in this way, by editing the mistake name, you can join you can remove and join. So after finishing all the correction, you have to export this file to a new data, because in that new data you can't edit any data. So for that you have to right click here and go to data, then export data frame, and write here name choose the location also. We're going write the name GAPA Napa census, then save, then OK, then it will save, then click on yes. Then after this, you can see by right click here and go to join and relate, and from remove join you will not see the remove join option. So in this way you can join the MS Excel sheet data to the new save file. So after joining, you can remove this data because it contains all the data from the MS Excel and from the previous GAPA Napa save file. So go to open attribute table and you can see it contains all the data. So after this, we are going to learn about the query operation, and for learning about the query operation, we are going to solve the 6 number of exercises. So at first, So at first, for understanding the query operation, we are going to solve these exercises. At first, we are going to select the Gol Bazar municipality from the attribute table. So for that, for the query section, for the query operation, you have to right click here and open attribute table, and from this you have to click here. Then you have to choose this option, select by attribute, and from this option you have to select the local bodies Gol Bazar, and the syntax for that is local is equal to Gol Bazar. So for that, simply you have to double click here, local, then equal to, then get the unique value, then right here Gol Bazar, then it will simply this is Gol Bazar, then you have to double click, then apply, then you can see that the Gol Bazar local body is selected. So close this. This option shows the all the data, and this option shows the only selected data. So close this, and you can see the Gol Bazar is selected. So right click here, go to data and export data frame, and write the name Gol Bazar. Gol Bazar. Yes, then in this way your Gol Bazar is created as a shape file. So right click here and zoom to layer, and this is for the Gol Bazar local bodies. So in second number, we are going to select all the local bodies in the Raswa district, and for that the syntax is this: district is equal to Raswa. So uncheck this and check this, zoom to layer, right click here, and in this option clear selected feature, and after this right click here, open attribute table, then click here, then go to here, and you have to select by attribute, and you have to write the syntax district is equal to Raswa. So double click here, equal to get the unique value and the Raswa, then apply. So in the Raswa district, the number of local bodies is 5. You can see from here the name of local bodies is 5. So in this way we can check the number of local bodies in the Raswa district. So in the similar way, we are going to perform the third number of exercise: how many Gaupalikas are there in Nepal? And for this we are going to in this way, click here and click here, clear selection, then after this go to this option and select by attribute and delete this, and for the how many Gaupalikas are there in Nepal, we are going to add the syntax as type. From here you have to choose the type, double click, equal to, get the unique value, and Gaupalika, double click, then apply. Then it will show the number of Gaupalikas, that is 460 out of 776. You can see the number of Gaupalikas in this way. And in the fourth number, list all the local bodies whose population is above 50,000. For that, you have to go here, and at first you have to clear the selection, and then click here and go to this, select by attribute, type Gaon Palika, list all the what was the question? List all the local bodies whose population is above 50,000, and for that the syntax is total population greater than 50,000. Then delete this. Then from here you have to total population greater than 50,000. Then apply. Yeah. So the number of local bodies is 104 whose population is more than 50,000. You can see the local body is highlighted in this working space. So after this, we are going to see the list all the Gaon Palikas whose population is above 1 lakh, and for that the syntax is this, type is called Gaon Palika, and the total population is greater than 1 lakh. For I go to this, clear the selection, then select by attribute, and clear this, delete, then type, what is type, n equal to, get the unique value Gaon Palika and total population, double click, greater than 1 lakh, then apply. Then you will show the number of Gaon Palikas whose population is greater than 1 lakh is 17 only out of 776, and this is the list of 17 Gaon Palikas. So in the similar process, we are going to perform the last task, that is list all the local bodies which have either female population above 25,000 or the female ratio above 1. For this, you have to go to the Arc GIS, clear selection, and click here, go to attribute table, then you have to write, at first you have to delete this, then you have to select a female population greater than 25,000 or sex ratio, get unique value greater than 1. So right here 1, and from select this, then apply. Then it will show the number of local bodies whose population is greater than 25,000 or the female sex ratio is greater than 1 is 229. And in this way you have selected the local bodies, and in case if you want to import this data into a new shape file, then you have to right click here, go to data, then export data, then data frame, and type the name female population, then click on OK. Then in this way, this is uncheck this. So this is the local bodies whose population is greater than 25,000 and the sex ratio is greater than 1. So in this way we have performed the query operation. Then at last we are going to import the point data from MS Excel, and for this, at first you have to go to the GIS folder. Then in this GIS folder you can see this file data point. Then you have to save this file in the CSV format, and in this file you can see the coordinate y and x. Y denotes the latitude and x denotes the longitude. So at first you have to save this file as the .csv file. So save as, then csv ms-dos, then it's okay, then save, and yes, then close this also. Then you can see the CSV file is appearing here. Then you have to go to Arc GIS, then you have to click here, new file, blank map, then OK, then simply select no. Then after this you have to go to the file, and from file you have to go to add data. From add data you have to choose the option this add xy data, and from this folder you have to browse the data point table operation, and this is the .csv file. So add, then after adding this you have to simply click on this OK. Then it will take a little time, sorry, then OK, then OK. Then it will import all the point from that MS Excel in this Arc GIS. So if you want to see the point data location, then you have to go to the catalog, and from administrative boundary you have to drag the Nepal district shape file. Then after zoom to layer, then you can see the, or you can right click here, label features, right click, go to properties, then go to label, and from here choose the district name, then OK. Then right click here, label features, sorry, right click here, label features, then it will show the name of location, that is this point data belong to the Lalitpur district. So in this way we can import the point in the Arc GIS. So after importing this, right click here, go to data, export data frame, write the name sample point, sorry, sample points, then OK, and yes, then remove this, double click here, increase the width of point, let it be 10, then OK. Then you can see the point belong to the Lalitpur district, or you can remove this also, remove, zoom to layer, yeah, this is the point. So in this way you can import the point from the MS Excel, and this is similar process as the map digitization. In the map digitization we have done manually, but in this process, after getting the point of any structure in the MS Excel from the GIS device, from the GPS device, you can import the point directly, and you can get the point for the features in this Arc GIS directly. So this was all about the table operation, join table, query operation, point data on Excel. So thank you. So if you found this information very helpful, then please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.